Hmm, What's up, y'all? Trey Milano here, and today we will be reacting to an impressive vid. It says Beyonce canceled. That's the part that really I was like, or Beyonce reacts to getting canceled. I'm like, when did she get canceled? But maybe it's due to this P. Diddy stuff. So let's see what she's talking about here. I'm going to present and like, subscribe. I only got 100 subscribers. Please like and subscribe. I'm working on it. I'm gonna be posting videos every day. God willing. So let's see here what's going on with this impressive vid today. All right, so one moment. Let's get the video up. All right, here we go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Impressive channel. Beyonce has been working, y'all, and she has not been paying any mind to some of these rumors about her. She just recently dropped
True.
2 promotional commercial videos. She's actually doing a collaboration with Levi's, and she's starting her own jean line. Also, she dropped a promo video for her Sir Davis whiskey line, and I heard a lot of good things about her whiskey line as well. I also liked her promo commercial. It looked very expensive. She looked
One thing about Beyonce, she gonna look beautiful. That's just this off rip. Like she is just like I don't know. It's like goddamn, just gorgeous. Like
good as well. Everybody looked good. I will say that. Everyone looked good and they seemed to be very unbothered. And I believe some of these
Jay-Z looked bothered. Jay-Z looked like it's only a matter of time. Beyonce look unbothered though, baby. She trying to collect her money, so when she get a divorce from Jay Z, after all his money gets frozen, and apparently, allegedly, for entertainment purposes, only with a grain of salt. Um, Once they take him down, I don't think Beyonce's going to be affected as much as Jay Z. I hope honestly, because I do love Beyonce, but she gonna have to get away from Jay Z. Yeah. Okay.
latest drops have kind of been Beyonce's way of quieting some of the salacious rumors about her. Now, for those who don't know, Beyonce and Jay-Z have been targeted because of their affiliation to the fallen mogul P. Diddy. And Diddy is facing some serious charges right now. He was arrested for racketeering and trafficking. And he also recorded a lot of celebrities.
Diddy is like a person that I would hate to like end up being caught around. You know what I'm saying? I would hate to like somehow be pulled into his vortex of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. Cause it's like you in the industry, you eventually gonna have to like kick it with that nigga, or that nigga gonna be like, why you ain't kicking it with me? Like, and you be like, okay, but damn, I didn't know you was this goddamn bad. You know what I'm saying? But it's a sticky industry. Oop, did it rewind? Hold on.
And she started her and I believe some of these latest drops have kind of been Beyonce's way of quieting some of the salacious rumors about her. Now, for those who don't know, Beyonce and Jay-Z have been targeted because of their affiliation to the fallen mogul P. Diddy. And Diddy is facing some serious charges right now. He was arrested for racketeering and trafficking. And he also recorded a lot of celebrities without their knowledge. He allegedly was recording them and using it as blackmail. So a lot of the celebrities who are linked to him are being under fire right now
Yikes.
because who knows, they might be on the tapes. And it's not really just Jay-Z and Beyonce people are talking about. I've seen some people bring up Ashton Kutcher, Usher, Kim Kardashian, and the whole Kardashian clan. J-Lo. I mean, a lot of people have been saying that Jennifer Lopez is on those tapes, and I wouldn't be surprised. Now, we can't just say any and everybody is on the tapes. Somebody had the audacity to say that Aretha Franklin was on those tapes. People are doing too much at this point, okay? Like, this is just getting ridiculous, but it comes.
Now, I don't believe Aretha Franklin because from what I've heard, Aretha Franklin was kind of always protected by Clive Davis. You know what I'm saying? Because he just genuinely liked her for real. Um, they did have a little falling out at a certain point, but for the most part, he loved Aretha. So even though he's a demon, but I don't think she would have to sit up and do a freak off. She already had money. She was good to go. But the rest of them, and while we paused, if you want to make a little extra money, you can get a SoFi bank account. They're offering an extra $25 if you deposit $50 into the account. As soon as you deposit the $50, you have an extra $75. Oh, extra $25, excuse me, Lord. Deposit 50, you get an extra $25 immediately as soon as the $50 drops. And then you can also share it with your friends. You can get a link when you sign up for the account. Share it with one friend, you get $75. So if you share it with a couple people, that's a good little side hustle there. So check the link below for SoFi bank account. All right, let's get back into it. Why does it keep rewinding?
Kutcher,
Uh
Usher,
huh.
Kim
Uh
Kardashian,
huh.
and the whole Kardashian clan,
Uh huh.
J Lo.
Uh
I mean, a
huh.
lot of people have been saying that Jennifer Lopez is on those
Uh
tapes,
huh.
and I wouldn't be surprised. Now, we can't just say any and everybody is on the
Uh
tapes.
uh.
Somebody had the audacity to say that
Uh uh.
Aretha Franklin was on those
I don't
tapes.
believe it.
People are doing too much at this point, okay? Like, this is just getting ridiculous, but it comes to show you that no one is safe.
They were kind of hugged up there, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. But maybe Aretha was like Big Mama, like, come give me some sugar. Come give Riri some sugar, baby. I believe that would be Riri, like Aretha's, like, mood. Like, baby, come give me some sugar. Bring it on over here. No, no tapes. No, don't record it.
No one is safe, and celebrities have been getting backlash left and right, including Jay-Z and Beyonce. Jay-Z in particular has been getting more backlash because of his close connection to Diddy, and Beyonce has been kind of labeled guilty by association. So there has been this trend on TikTok saying that she knows. And it's really just a conspiracy video that people put together, and they're saying that she knows what's going on with Diddy. They're accusing her of also taking out Aaliyah, Left Eye, and Michael Jackson, which is so ridiculous.
No. Now I do believe she knows what's going on. Like in the wasn't there in the Cassie lawsuit that came out that you know Diddy abused Cassie in front of them and Beyonce wasn't having it. So we gotta slow down a little bit. Now the Aaliyah thing, at first I was like, huh? Beyonce was already popular before Aaliyah and yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's more of a spiritual thing. You know what I'm saying? They do sacrifice people in the industry, but I don't think it was Beyonce, but it did make room for Beyonce to be more popular because you got to realize, even though they were in two totally different lanes, that's competition. That's competition. I heard it was another female artist. I don't know who, but it was an early 2000s female artist, and the sacrifice didn't quite work out for her career. So you can go back, look and see who was out at that time, see who maybe had a little rise, but then it fell kind of quickly. Might be that person, but hey, I don't know exactly who it was. But yeah, I do believe that allegedly, apparently Jay-Z has something to do with it. Because if you go and look back, he was trying to get with Aaliyah, and so was his supposed best friend Dame Dash, right? And so Aaliyah chose Dame Dash. Jay-Z wasn't having that shit. So apparently, allegedly, for all entertainment purposes, take with a grain of salt.
I can't believe people believe this, but they've been using J. Cole's song She Knows and putting these clips together and just painting Beyonce out to be this big bad wolf. And I was just like, whoa. I was looking at some of the videos on TikTok and I was like, man, people are really ready to cancel this.
Now, Left Eye Michael Jackson, ridiculous. I don't think that is the case. Left Eye, the thing with Left Eye is, remember, she took them guns into somebody's executive office to get their money back. I believe that alone was enough for them to be like, she got to go. Because she was the ringleader in TLC going in, holding them up at gunpoint until they got their money. And then she was given too much information about the industry. Like, remember that video where she broke down like how much they make? They probably was looking like she really giving the secrets. Because that's something that they don't really want the normal person to know. They want the normal person to think that these people are just super uber rich and famous. That's all they want you to know. They don't want you to know that we is, only giving them 2% of what they actually are making. And then Michael Jackson was against the shit too. He was coming out against it too. Um, and he owned the Beatles catalog. I think they were extremely pissed off at him about that, right? And so they end up getting rid of him. But it wasn't no Beyonce. No, not due to my research. No.
Woman without any proof that she's guilty, that's crazy. That's really crazy. And it kind of makes me feel a little bad for Beyonce. And I'm not saying that she's perfect or above reproach, but can you at least give her the benefit of the doubt that she's not a villain? Like, come on,
Yeah.
y'all.
And
That's crazy.
until proven
But
guilty.
Beyonce did what she does best. She addressed the rumors without addressing them. She posted this video promoting her Sir Davis whiskey line. And in the video, she's all smiles. She looks completely unbothered. And I noticed that her mother, Tina Knowles, reposted the video and she said, "Meanwhile, in Paris, celebrating a dinner for Sir Davis." So
Meanwhile,
basically what they're saying is, while y'all brokies are chatting about what we doing, we living it up in Paris. Ain't nothing bothering us. Also, Beyonce seemingly put those
I love
divorce
Kelly
rumors
too.
to rest. Now, if you don't know, there was this
All right, get them
insider
off
who
the
revealed
screen.
that Jay-Z was secretly meeting with a divorce lawyer and a criminal defense lawyer.
I hope so. I hope so. Beyonce, get away from that man. Get away from that man. Just do it. Just go. But I believe that's why she's collecting her coins now, because she's never put out this many products in the span of what, a year? Cologne, hair care, jeans, what else? The alcohol, the album, the movie. She's been doing a lot. I'm like, girl, if you just drop them darn visuals, you could have $1 billion probably by next week. At this point, drop them visuals for Cowboy Carter, and baby, you'll be good to go. You could dip on out from away from him and let him rot in jail.
This
Apparently.
is all alleged. It wasn't
Allegedly.
confirmed, but that was a rumor put out there by anti-lawyer. And so this led a lot of us to believe that maybe Jay-Z and Beyonce were splitting up in the midst of this whole Diddy fiasco. But Beyonce is like, I'm not leaving my man. She actually posted pictures of her and Jay-Z together. So she pretty much shut down those rumors as well. Now, I will say this, even though Beyonce looks refreshed and unbothered, her husband, Jay-Z, Mr. Sean Carter, is looking stressed in this picture. He looks like he's worried about something. Something has been keeping him up at night, and I hope it ain't the Diddy situation. But I don't know. I simply don't.
His freak off partner is in jail. He's upset. Like, he, oh, man, he's in jail. His freak off partner. Like, he's going through it right now. He gives me that he loved them freak offs. That's the energy Jay-Z gives me. That he's mad now that he can't do his freak offs with Diddy. Allegedly, apparently, for entertainment purposes. Take with a grain of salt, But yeah, he probably is mad. Yeah. And then he can see everybody's like next. Like he's next. Everybody's saying he's next.
Don't know. And the Diddy situation has gotten really serious. It's always been very serious, but recently there have been 120 accusers who have come out against him. In fact, this lawyer by the name of Tony Busby did a whole press conference, and he put up a hotline number for victims to call in so he could represent them. The whole thing has really become the fact that some of these victims were minors, including somebody as young as 9 years old. A 9-year-old boy made allegations about Diddy doing something to him after he auditioned for a record deal. This is just too much. This is too much. Like, I really hope this is not true, but at the same time, you can't put anything past anybody, especially somebody like Diddy who has such a bad reputation at this point. It's just really sad, and I don't
Girl,
feel
it's
good
true.
about covering
Yeah,
stories like this.
unfortunately,
I
most
know we
likely,
got a little peeky
allegedly.
out of the whole baby oil tidbit, but this story as a whole is very sad and very sick. Very
Yes.
sick and disturbing.
And I feel like that's the part that we're missing, how fucking sick this is, that all of this is going on. We're so focused on the baby oil, we're not focused on he was sexually assaulting people, recording people against their will, drugging people so they wouldn't even know that they was even in the freak offs. You just wake up, they probably wake up with their clothes on like, oh, last night must have been crazy. And he like, it was. And let me show you how it was crazy and why it was crazy. This is sick, y'all. This is sick. This is like some serious shit. Trafficking, trafficking of young people to sell them to billionaires, multimillionaires. You know what I'm saying? This is some of the stuff that they probably won't release to the public that they saw when they went into his house for the raid. Apparently, allegedly, they saw young girls, just pictures, no names, no address, no phone number, just pictures of young girls. All they had on there was this young girl is from this area. She got this type of attitude. She got this. She built like this. That's trafficking. Okay. Now I heard this from some behind the scenes shit, so take with a grain of salt, and it's alleged. So here we go.
and it just doesn't make me feel good to talk about. It's not right. And I don't want to see any more Black celebrities in the headlines over crimes like this. I really, really, really don't. Because personally, I think it will be used as an agenda to make Black people look bad. I also think that they're using stories like Diddy's story as a distraction as well, because there's so much going on in the world right now. This election season has been crazy. The tensions with Israel and Iran is getting stronger. Iran just attacked. You know, the US is going to be dragged into this whole conflict. So we're literally on the brink of another war. It's just crazy right now. And, you know, I even have a sick suspicion that Diddy was taken down by the feds because the feds wanted to protect some of the people that were on those recordings, including some high profile politicians. That's what I think. The feds have been aware of what Diddy was doing for a very long time. And they've also been aware of what other elites are doing as well. They're aware of the rituals, they're aware of the trafficking, they're aware of what these people like Hugh Hefner have been doing. They allowed him to get away with his trafficking for a very long time up until his death. So you mean to tell me they didn't know what Diddy was doing? Please. They know what he's been doing, but they took him down.
I mean, she got a point there, but like we also, if you're a spiritual person, you know we've switched ages. We're now in the age of Aquarius. So apparently, in this age, a lot of stuff that happened in the dark is coming into the light. This is what Cat Williams said. This is basically what he was saying, right? So this is the time where, even in my own personal like stuff that secrets that I had never told nobody that came out. So like it's just the time that we are in, and it kind of just is what it is. Um, so a lot of truths can't be hidden anymore. We're also in just the age of knowing. You know, it's not just we think or I think the Illuminati's right. I think these people are doing this. It's like, bitch, we know now. It's being shown to us, and I don't know if they'll ever come out and show the full scope of things because that would be a lot. We going through this with one person, y'all. One person. Imagine thousands of these celebrities have done this type of stuff.
Right around election season, and I don't think that's a coincidence. Now, last but not least, I want to talk about Nicki Megan Stallion's ex best friend, Kelsey Nicole, to be a model for her shoe line with Loki or Lochi. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, She hired Kelsey Nicole, and people thought she was petty for doing that. It's pretty obvious that Nicki and Megan don't like each other. So the fact that Nicki hired Megan's ex-friend and her biggest op is not really a surprise to me. Also, it's not a surprise that Kelsey took the job because
That's
she
funny
has
as
issues with
shit, Joe.
Megan. Just to refresh people's memory, Megan was out there smashing some of the men that Kelsey was talking to, including Tory Lanez. And when it came out that Megan slept with Tory behind Kelsey's back, they got into an argument, and it actually led to that whole incident where Megan ended up getting shot at. And Tory was found guilty for pulling the trigger, but some people believe that it was really Kelsey who pulled the trigger because she was getting her revenge, allegedly. But ever since that incident, Kelsey and Megan have not been on good terms whatsoever. So Kelsey doesn't feel any loyalty to Megan. They're not friends anymore. So it's not a surprise that she would link up with Nicki Minaj, knowing Nicki and Megan's history. Now, does this make her look petty for doing this? Yes, it does. But I don't know many people in her position that would turn down an opportunity like this because she is getting a check at the end of the day. But people were not happy about this. People were going in on Kelsey, and they also were going in on Nicki Minaj. I was on the Shade Room and I was reading some of the comments. Here are some of the comments I read. This makes them look obsessed with Megan. I feel like Nicki married her husband strictly for his last name, Petty. When the ops link up, the connection ain't cute or genuine, but go off. But the shoes is whack. This the most unnecessary shady move ever. When both of your ops link up, the only thing that had in common was the Megan hate. Kelsey was the problem from the beginning. A whack model for a whack shoe. This was actually wildly corny. You're either a friend or an enemy in disguise. Friends don't move like this when they go separate ways. The respect is always there. If I were Kelsey, I would be disappointed that I only got Nikki's attention because of my ex friend and her beefing. You're being used, girl. Two
Mm.
desperate women looking for relevance off of Megan's name, and these shoes are hideous. So these were just some of the comments I saw, and there were a bunch.
Them sound like Megan fans. Me personally, I think it's petty. I think it's hilarious. I think that's right up Nikki's alley to do something like this. Like that shit is funny, and I feel like Kelsey too. We don't know what 100% happened behind the scenes. What I feel is, and what I've heard is that it was all due to Megan wanting to leave her contract with whoever, 1501, Carl Thomas. Some drastic things had to happen, and some other things too that I won't quite get into today. Maybe some things involving the Migos and what happened in that situation, allegedly, apparently. But apparently, some things had to really be shaken up to get her out of that damn contract. Because at first, I was with Megan. I'm like, she's been shot in her foot. Like, can you? Nobody can see that. But when you get into the nitty gritty of the information and start to see, like, oh, how this industry is too, these people will do a lot for fame. These people will do a lot to keep their name at the top or to get to the top, right? So it just kind of is what it is with that situation.
More. People were really, really going in. They didn't like this at all. But hey, it's still publicity nonetheless. So, as much as people are bashing it and complaining about it, you will still have some people who will buy this sneaker. So, sometimes outrage marketing works. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
All right, that's the video. Thank y'all for watching and like and subscribe to me as well with my 100 subscribers. And check out that SoFi link down below if you just need a new bank account or you just want an extra $25. Check that out. And yeah, have a good one, y'all. Um, and I hope you all have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you are. All right, peace out.